Tonight, we would like to welcome you for another discussion. We have our guest, who's a model and actress and a well-known figure in the community, ladies and gentlemen, Paige.
Hey. Thank you.
How are you, my love? I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute. No, I've been good. I've been really good.
Just a minute only.
Question for you. Just for the sake of our audience, because the three of us pretty much know you from when you were young and now all a beautiful lady.
Thank you.
Would you kindly tell our audience your who you are and your experiences in pageantry?
Yeah, so you've introduced me. I'm Paige. I've been acting and modeling since I was 14. I'm now 19. And I have loved every single step of the way, and I want to do it as my full-time career going forward.
Amazing. So, as a model, actress, and I think you're also a beauty queen, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, what is the greatest win so far in your life?
Ooh. I don't think my greatest win has been actually winning a crown. I think it's been more so the journey. So I would say my biggest win would be my first international pageant, going to Las Vegas. And that was amazing. I didn't win, but I thought it was a winning experience.
There you go.
Very good
Look,
attitude.
most of the time, it's actually not about the winning itself. It's more so the lesson you've learned
I agree.
that you can apply to your life
Yeah.
moving forward. Because it
Definitely.
only makes you stronger, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly. How has your journey been so far, Paige? You know, because I think first time I met you was Kim's pageant, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah. So from there, I think that was it your first pageant?
that was my very first pageant.
First one, I remember that. You were still a little kid.
Yeah.
Like, a bit small.
It seems like
Yeah, you're just
yesterday.
small, right? And now you're like, oh wow, Paige is so tall now. So how has your journey been like? From your first pageant to now, what lessons have you learned? Like, how has your journey been so far?
I would say everything I learned has definitely taught me a lesson.
Yeah.
Whether good or bad, I've come across a lot of different people and different creative experiences, and everyone has given me something to work like better at or more of in the future. So yeah, it's been good. It's definitely been positive. Everything I've been through has been positive and a learning experience.
I think one good thing about experiencing life early on is that it provides you a good foundation of your footing
Yeah.
in whatever industry you wanted to go through. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, definitely.
Yeah. And in terms of how would you describe yourself from you were then and now? What changes have you seen, and what things have improved for you?
Yeah.
That you believe makes you a better person at the moment?
That's an easy one. My confidence has grown crazy. Yeah, I started off as honestly a pretty shy kid, and I never really got along with people my age, and I found it hard to make friends. And then I started getting into something that I was really comfortable doing, and I was really started to love, and that made my confidence grow so much. And now it's so easy to make friends and meet new people.
So you were shy before all this?
Yeah. As a kid, I was kind of introverted. Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
I know that. I know
Yeah.
that. You actually would need to start the conversation before she could talk to you.
Yeah.
She was shy at that point.
Yeah, I would like to ask your advice, Paige. Like, there's a lot of beauty queens, model. Like, you are a model. You are like the whole entire, package. And yet you are very, very humble. Unlike others, when they get a title, they just got this big head, right? But what do you think? Would you like to advise to these people to avoid that kind of situation?
Well, it depends on the person. Of course. It sounds really cheesy, but obviously stay true to yourself as much as you can. The big thing for me, I kept on doing the things that I just loved to do before everything happened, before I got really into it. Like, I kept doing the same sports that I loved, hanging out with the same people, It didn't really change my personal life. so much, you know, and I think that really helped staying grounded. And I still do. I still stick to the same group of people that I did in high school, and I still go to the same places and play the same sports, and that helped a lot. So that's my advice.
I think that actually that grounding method that you're doing is actually good because you can always go back to your roots. So for me, when I go on a journey, it's always great to go back to where you started, and that reminds you that you're doing things that you not necessarily dream of doing. However, when you go back to the home, you're you. And I think there's a good way. It's a good way when you separate those kind of worlds for you. And it gives you, it provides you a better chance of actually stepping out of that role and looking at it and assessing it better.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, you know, in this industry, as we know, it's not always like butterflies and sunsets. There's gonna be a lot of negativity and all that. Do you remember a time we experienced the worst bashing or online or in person in this whole journey? What sticks in your mind?
I think it was honestly just the social media side of everything.
Right. What's the worst thing you've ever received from anyone? Like a stalker or something like that?
Oh, I've had a couple actually.
Really?
Well, like I've had like a lot of negative like messages and comments and stuff. Especially the ones that really hit were the ones that were commenting on my physical appearance and my body. Especially when I was younger, and I was looking at my Instagram all the time, and there was a few people in there saying like that I'm overweight, or I have acne, or I've got stretch marks, or cellulite, or something like that. And that would really affect me mentally, and I would just dwell on that and dwell on that. And I've now become very like okay and confident, exactly. And now it doesn't affect me, but I've just learned to ignore the negatives.
Yeah, because other Maros experience a lot of bashing.
I had a lot of bashings, but I fight back.
Exactly. She's
I fight
different.
back.
She slaps with a lawsuit.
Exactly. That's nice. No, but the thing is, even with that, you make sure that the person has substance, because even if you end up in court and you have your legal people, you end up with nothing, then there's no point of suing the person really if there's no substance. You end up carrying the baby.
That's good.
And at this time, I would like to give that mic to Mike.
Right now, Paige, we have something we call the lightning round. So we have 15 questions. It starts off easy, it becomes harder as it goes along. And you just have to answer a question, no explanations needed.
Got it.
Yeah? Ready? All right. How often do you go shopping?
3 times a week.
Past, present, or future?
Future.
If you're a dish, what would you be?
A mug.
Flowers or chocolates?
Flowers.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how pretty are you?
A 5.
What's a typical Saturday look like for you?
Relax and watch TV.
Why do birds suddenly appear?
Birds.
Yeah.
The Matrix.
How would you react if you were transformed into a fish?
Ooh, I would make friends with the biggest whale.
Would you rather date someone that is 3 feet tall or 8 foot tall?
8 foot tall. To be my protector.
If you were to choose a song that you have to listen to forever, what would it be?
Kiwi by Harry Styles.
If you took one day off to do anything you want, how would you spend the day?
Shopping. I've been shopping.
When is it okay to lie?
When you're protecting someone.
Describe your ideal type in 5 words.
Honest, loyal, brave, and attractive.
What is the one thing you could tell us about yourself that others would be shocked to know?
Ooh, I love junk food
Right. Okay. And last question, complete the sentence. My name is Paige and I am?
My name is Paige, and I am a confident young woman.
There you go.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We got to know the beautiful, the empowered, and the confident Paige Tonkin. Well, at this time, my name is Jojo Sebastian.
Mary Rose Salubre.
Mike?
And we are here at Real Talk with MMJ. See you next time.